This is the moment I first found my voice. Undergraduate degree was at Susquehanna University, graduated in 2001, and that summer went right to Tanglewood as a composition fellow. I was the youngest composer in the class, and I think because of that, I was surrounded by people who were far more certain of what they were doing than I was at that stage. I think they knew more who they were artistically, they had more experience, they had studied for longer, they were coming from fancier schools, whatever, but they had this sense of well, this is what I'm doing, and this is my voice, and this is, and I was like, totally kind of at sea in that way. And so I think my reaction to that was just to kind of sit tight and observe and absorb everything that I could and go to as many open rehearsals as I could and hear every piece I could hear and, listen to, sometimes argue with my colleagues. And in the end, I think it left me really energized, but also pretty confused because I had just taken in all of this conflicting information and I needed time to parse it out and to make sense of it. And so the next 3 years leading up to when I started Soldier Songs were really about sorting through all of these things that I had learned in that summer and also at a summer at Aspen. I somehow inherited a lot of ideas about what music was supposed to be, that music was, atonal. Contemporary music was atonal. Contemporary music didn't reference the vernacular. It didn't reference pop music. It didn't reference rock music. It didn't use amplification. I think a lot of those were always wrong, but somehow I really kind of believed that and never enjoyed it. I never liked really writing that kind of music, although I did it because I was, I wanted to be a serious composer, and that's what you did. And so when it came to Soldier Songs and to Sweet Like Crude, I said, well, no, I'm just going to write what I want to write. I have all of these influences. I grew up doing musicals. I like, heavy metal. I like, I like all kinds of music. They all belong in the world that I'm going to create. And I think initially working in theatrical context, working in music theater and opera, that's a world where different styles can serve a dramatic narrative. I think at the time it gave me a way of saying, well, it's okay, I'm using this, I'm referencing Metallica, but it's okay because it's forwarding the story, And I think I needed that as a transitional way to sort of get out of that earlier frame of mind that I was in and just break out of these preconceived notions about what music was supposed to be and just write my music. And the result was writing Soldier Songs, where I said, no, this is who I am, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to worry about any of this other stuff. I'm just going to write what I want to hear. And that was really, I would say, when things started to take off professionally and artistically for me.